Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. It is time for my weekly makeup basket. Now this is going to be makeup basket number 2. I am going to be keeping some of the products that I didn't use up, and I will be going through my drawers for other things. In 2 more challenges that have a time limit, and I have another one that's over the course of a year, so it's kind of immaterial because I know I'm going to use all that stuff up. But in the interim, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on using things that are in challenges and less things that are out of my drawers, because I actually have like a lot of stuff out, blushes and that kind of stuff that I'm going to be using. So we'll just definitely focus on those. A little bit of stuff from the drawers maybe. Alright, so I'm going to take out the makeup basket that I had for last week. I should say this past week. And I'm going to actually try these at the end of this video so you can watch me fumble around and try to put these on. A little nervous about that. By the way, Arden's cruelty free. Alright, so I do have quite a bit of makeup here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down and I'm going to go over all the different products that I have used over the past week and what my thoughts are on them. I did use my Marcel BB cream. This is lovely stuff. It's ever so slightly too dark for me though. So a little bit of powder does correct that, but this really feels good on your skin. I am definitely a fan of Marcel. Another thing I used and I will be leaving in this makeup basket is my L'Oreal palette, because this is part of my Pan That palette. I know you can't really see too much on these, but I did use them. I also used them in concert with another palette. This is the Elizabeth Arden palette that I selected for use for this project, and I am trying to use up all my Elizabeth Arden products. I have my most shocking eye situation on right now, thanks to this palette. I'll close my lids so you can see it. Yes, it's like iridescent, sparkly. I put this bluish gray sparkle color on. I put this on and I was like, holy crap! I used my best eye primer, which is actually this one. Which is the MicaBeauty. There was just no buffing this stuff out. I'm going to keep this in here, by the way. I'll put that over there. So I did use this, but it's not going to be used this week. Instead, it's going to go over here into Palette No Man's Land for now. I did use this powder, and this is the NYC powder. I don't know if you remember how it looked last time, but I did actually hit more pan on this. So I'll keep that in there. That is definitely in my Use It Up This Year product group. I also did use this eyebrow stuff. I know that looks grimy, but what I do is I go... This is really great. It's an Ulta set. This is going out because I have 2 eyebrow products that are in a Use It Up program that I absolutely really need to use, and that's no longer in a Use It Up. I also have this powder from Physicians Formula. I did use this a couple times, but it's not going to show pan for a while. What I like about this is when you put a makeup on that's really pale and you buff with this, it just gives you a little bit more color. Like you look a little less washed out and a little bit healthier. So I do like this, but is going back into my drawer because I'm going to focus on something else this week. Now I did use the Smashbox primer. This is going to stay because it's actually in a Use It Up, and I'm going to put that right there. Cream blush. I'm going to keep this in, and mainly because it's cream and it's going to go bad eventually. BellaPierre is cruelty free, so I'm going to keep this cream blush in there. This dry shampoo is delightful, but it doesn't really need to be in my basket this week. Put that on the side because I'll probably use it at some point. I used these two Laura Geller products. One was a highlighter, one's a blush. Really, really beautiful on. I have to say that when I used them, I felt like I was glowing, not like I looked made up. I'm going to put these back in the drawer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to carry them over to this week because I have other things. Now I'm going to keep these lip products in here. I'm going to keep this Eyeko pencil in here. It's actually a marker pen. I don't want to put it in no man's land and have it go bad, so I'm going to keep it and use it. I will keep this horrible thing, absolutely horrible stuff. No, I'm going to take it out. I'll put something else in there in its place. The mascaras, staying. I didn't use all this cologne up, and I feel like I kind of have to use one up at a time because I have like 30 of them. Actually, what I'll do is I'll keep this and I'll add another one. I'll add a little one. This is the same one I had for last week. Keep that in. And this one is You and I by One Direction. Isn't that a boy band? Or was it a boy band? So I'll add this one. I'm going to take this lip product out because I am going to be adding others. And I did not use this, so I'm going to put it away because I didn't open it, so that's a good thing. Alright, so what I kept in here is, so far, what I've kept is this cream blush by BellaPierre, this eye primer by MicaBeauty, also cruelty free by the way, the Tarte primer, this NYC powder, oops, the La palette, and two lip products. The two mascaras I'm using up right now, and a black eyeliner. Now I have to add some other stuff. Today it's not going to be a tour through the drawers because right on my side here, right here, I have things in the drawer that are part of use it ups, and I really need to put them in here so I can use them up. I'm going to add this palette. It's an Elizabeth Arden palette. It's got a little bit more color to it, but not a lot. I've used this a few times. I'll use the blush and I will use the eye colors. This is a highlighter and a bronzer, but they're too small to really do anything with, so I can't promise that I'm going to really get any use out of those. But I do like these colors quite a bit. Whoops. Yeah. Elizabeth Arden is not cruelty free. That's one of the reasons that this is going in here, because I'm trying to use it up. I am going to add a lip balm, EOS, trying to use that up. I'll put in this Vapour bronzer. It's a bronzer stick, and that really needs to be used up. I marked on the cap how much I have left, and from the edge of this plastic it just goes up to there. This is part of a use it up, and I do need to use this up because it's about a year old. I'm going to add my So Susan highlighter. This is it right here, and I just love it, so I'm going to add that also. And I'm going to add this eyeliner. It's this color right here, so it'll just give a little bit of color choices. Let's see, I'm going to add this little powder. It's by A Bombshell. So I'm going to add this because I'm going to try to use it setting my under eye. I'm going to use Chella eyebrow liner and eyebrow gel. And I still need a foundation for this week. So I'm going to add this BB cream because it's actually part of a challenge and it's already down to here. I'll go for this Almay because this is in my 14 by February 14th. I don't have a lot of time left with this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use it up. Alright, so there's my basket for this week. This is makeup basket number 2. And so what I have, if I can hold it up without it dumping all over the place. Oops, and my battery's dying. I'm going to actually take a picture of this, and I will post it at the end of this video so that you can see everything that's in here. So thank you for watching. This is my second makeup basket. And don't forget, I'm going to try these on before I close out. Don't know how I'm going to do it. So stay tuned and watch for the picture and watch for the video of me trying to do the lashes. God bless me. Thank you for watching. Good night. Stay tuned. I'm going to put these on and then I'm going to close. Alright, so this is Ardell lashes. They are cruelty free. And so what was in the package was this set of lashes, this eyelash applicator, and this eyelash glue. Now, I've watched a lot of videos showing how to do this, so what I'm going to do, one of the things they tell you to do is they tell you to measure it up to your natural eyelash line. So these are eyelash number 120, the Ardell. I am going to have to bring a mirror over here and see if I can measure it up to my eye and just see if it's the right length, and I think it is, so I don't really have to trim that. These pointy Q-tips I think will help me to get this glue on even but thin. I know it has to be a small amount of glue, evenly applied. This one is for my left eye. I don't know about using this tool, but I'll give it a try. I'm definitely clumsy, so I'm going to probably drop this. And hopefully this is tacky enough. The glue is still a little bit on the wet side. False eyelashes, no false eyelashes. Glue is still a little bit damp, so I don't know that these would last anyway, but you have to practice in order to do things. So let's do the other one. All right. I know I didn't do a great job. Let's see. Hopefully they don't pop off on me when I'm doing that. Hopefully hopefully the camera stays on while I'm doing this. Okay, I did it. So that is these Ardell lashes in the color, the size 120. They are black. And here are the lashes. I have to admit, I feel kind of glamorous with them on. And they are really pretty. And they don't look natural, they just look like false eyelashes because they're actually still pretty long. So I would probably go a little bit shorter with future lashes, but I think I will be wearing lashes a little bit more often. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me do this beautiful disaster, and you know, come back and watch again real soon. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.